What if a kingdom so small you could walk its length in a day held secrets that could rewrite your understanding of Europe? Liechtenstein, a whisper of a nation nestled in the Alps, is more than a dot on the map. It's a tapestry of royal legacies, untamed beauty, and hidden wonders. For those who seek meaning in the overlooked, this is a journey into a land where time slows. Stories unfold, and every corner reflects a life well lived. Join us in this travel documentary as we unravel 15 mind-blowing facts about Liechtenstein, a place that proves the smallest realms hold the grandest tales. Before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to Gozijourney for more interesting travel documentaries every day. The tiny kingdom in the heart of Europe. Could a country so tiny you could stroll across it in a single morning hold secrets that shift how you see the world? Liechtenstein, a fleeting whisper in the Alps, cradled between Switzerland and Austria, isn't just a speck on the map. It's a living storybook of royal heritage, untouched valleys, and mysteries waiting to be uncovered. For those who chase depth over flash, this is a place where time feels softer, where every mountain trail and cobblestone street hums with history and quiet wisdom. It's a kingdom where 39,000 souls live large, weaving a culture that's as rich as it is understated. In this travel documentary, we're diving into Liechtenstein's heart, peeling back its layers to reveal why this overlooked gem captivates those who find it. From castles perched above serene villages to traditions that feel like a step back in time, Liechtenstein proves that the smallest places often carry the weightiest tales. Join us as we wander through a land that invites reflection, where every moment feels like a conversation with the past, and where the Alps themselves seem to whisper stories of a life well lived. This is Liechtenstein, a tiny kingdom with a boundless soul, ready to steal yours. Rent the entire country. What if you could lease an entire nation for a night? In Liechtenstein, this wild idea is no internet hoax, it's the real deal. Back in 2011, Rent a Village by Xnet joined forces with Airbnb to offer something unheard of, the chance to rent this tiny alpine kingdom for $70,000 a night, with a 2-night minimum. You don't just get a fancy hotel, you take over the whole country. The mayor hands you a ceremonial key, you slap your name on street signs, mint your own temporary currency, and throw epic events that resonate through the mountains. It's like stepping into a royal fantasy in the heart of Europe. The deal covers up to 150 guests with over 500 bedrooms, plus experiences like sipping wine in Prince Hans Adam II's private cellar, cruising viaducts in a horse-drawn carriage, or hosting a medieval bash in a historic castle. You might even try night skiing under a starry sky. Rapper Snoop Dogg once tried to snag Liechtenstein for a music video, but his last-minute bid got the boot. No one's fully pulled off renting the nation yet, but this audacious offer makes Liechtenstein the only country in the world you can book for a night. It's a quirky, bold move that screams confidence, perfect for our travel documentary. Got a dream event for this kingdom? Drop it in the comments. The allure of Liechtenstein women. Liechtenstein might be a speck on the map, but its women are captivating hearts far beyond its alpine borders. These aren't your typical high-glamour types. Think quiet confidence, sharp intellect, and a grounded elegance that turns heads without trying. They skip flashy logos for soft, natural fabrics and earthy tones, valuing substance over show. Their purses? More likely to hold a family trust deed or a savvy investment plan than a tube of lipstick. Many run powerhouse law firms, steer billion-dollar funds, or lead discreet banks that quietly shape global finance. What makes them stand out is their harmony of ambition and soul. They're busy, sure, but you'll still find them scaling mountains, biking along the Rhine, or strolling through morning mist not for a workout, but to feel the Alps' heartbeat. Here, women keep their last names after marriage, a subtle nod to their fierce individuality. Romance isn't rushed, an invite to hike, just you, her, and the sound of wind through the pines is a sign you're in. Germans, Swiss, Austrians, they all fall hard, often after a single trail walk. These women blend depth with serenity, making them some of Europe's most intriguing partners. For anyone who prizes substance over flash, Liechtenstein's women are a revelation in this travel documentary. Could you see yourself swept up by their charm? Drop your thoughts below. Festivals that light up the Alps. Don't let Liechtenstein's small size fool you. Its festivals are anything but tiny. The country's calendar bursts with celebrations that blend alpine tradition with vibrant energy. The crown jewel is National Day on August 15th, when Vaduz's royal gardens open for a massive public party. The prince delivers a speech, followed by wine, local beer, fireworks, and parades that transform the capital into a lively street festival. It's a rare chance for tourists to mingle with locals and royalty alike. February's Fastnacht Carnival brings a different flavor, with young people and women donning hand-carved wooden masks to become elves, demons, or legendary figures. The air fills with drums, bell-shaking dances, and the warmth of glühwein wine, evoking ancient Central European traditions with a modern twist. Smaller villages like Balzers, Skåne, and Trisenberg host spring fairs, wine festivals, and food events, where you can try hand-making cheese, knitting, or sipping the prince's private wine. These festivals showcase Liechtenstein's knack for community, making it a cultural hotspot despite its size. Life in Vaduz, a fairy tale capital. Vaduz, Liechtenstein's capital, is a town straight out of a storybook, covering just 2.6 square miles with fewer than 6,000 residents. It's so compact you can stroll across downtown in under 30 minutes. Life here moves at a gentle pace. Birds chirp at noon, and mornings are spent biking along the Rhine or walking at the foot of the Alps. Daily routines revolve around simple pleasures: fresh-baked bread, coffee, and delicate porcelain, and visits to art galleries or banks, the town's main industries. Public transport is a single bus line that loops Vaduz in 17 minutes, doubling as a mini tour past the Liechtenstein Art Museum, the Stamp Museum, a surprising Chinatown, and two quaint shopping streets. Billboards are absent, replaced by handwritten wooden signs and shops brimming with handmade crafts. Above it all sits Vaduz Castle, a 9th century fortress where Prince Hans Adam II resides. Though closed to visitors, its 400-foot perch offers breathtaking views of the Rhine Valley. With no airport or train station, you'll need to fly into Zurich, 75 miles away, and drive or bus in. Yet, Vaduz's serene contentment makes every journey worthwhile. Choosing cohabitation over marriage. In a world where marriage is often seen as the ultimate commitment, Liechtenstein is charting its own path. Here, young couples are increasingly opting to live together without tying the knot. With a population of just 39,000, nearly a third of those under 40 are choosing cohabitation over marriage. According to the Liechtenstein Office of Statistics, some couples share homes, raise children, and even retire together after 15 or 20 years, all without a wedding or a marriage license. A 2022 survey revealed that 62% of Liechtensteiners view marriage as unnecessary for a committed relationship, a bold stance in a traditional region. This cultural shift has prompted legal changes. Since 2011, long-term cohabiting couples can register as civil partners, gaining rights like inheritance, child custody, and tax benefits typically reserved for married couples. This progressive approach reflects a deep trust and love, unshackled by formalities. It's no surprise, then, that Liechtenstein boasts one of Europe's lowest divorce rates, 1.5 per 1,000 people annually, compared to the European average of 1.9 to 2.2. The country's small size fosters a sense of community, where relationships are built on mutual respect rather than societal pressure. This modern take on love adds another layer to Liechtenstein's unique identity, proving that even in matters of the heart, it dares to be different. Switzerland's accidental invasions. Switzerland is synonymous with neutrality, a country that hasn't seen conflict since World War II. Yet, Liechtenstein has a surprising story to tell. Its neutral neighbor has invaded it 3 times. These weren't acts of aggression but rather comical missteps. In 1985, Swiss artillery accidentally fired flares into Liechtenstein's Bannwald forest during a night exercise, sparking a fire that sent locals into a panic. Switzerland quickly apologized and paid $50,000 in damages, a small price for singing in their neighbor's backyard. In 1992, a group of Swiss soldiers got lost during a night patrol and set up an observation post on Triesenberg Mountain, blissfully unaware they were in Liechtenstein. It wasn't until a local farmer confronted them with a puzzled "What are you doing in my backyard?" that they realized their mistake, having wandered over a mile across the border. The most notable incident came in 2007, when 171 Swiss soldiers marched into Liechtenstein at night. No alarms were triggered, and no one noticed until Switzerland fessed up. Liechtenstein's response? A polite, "No problem. We didn't even know they were here." These blunders highlight the peaceful, almost comical relationship between the two nations, adding a quirky chapter to Liechtenstein's history. Europe's premier tax haven. Liechtenstein may be small, but it's a giant in the world of finance. With just 39,000 residents, the country hosts nearly 75,000 registered foreign companies, almost twice its population. This makes it Europe's top tax haven, a magnet for multinational corporations and wealthy families. The allure lies in its low taxes, a corporate income tax rate of 12.5%, far below the EU average of 21 to 25%, and no capital gains or inheritance taxes for direct family members. Property taxes are also minimal, often less than 0.1% annually. For businesses in finance, asset management, or insurance, Liechtenstein offers exemptions and deferrals, provided they comply with strict anti-money laundering laws. The country's banking system is another draw. Known for its discretion and robust privacy protections, ultra-wealthy families and trusts flock here to safeguard their assets in one of the world's most secure financial systems. For Gozijourney, exploring this aspect of Liechtenstein reveals a nation that punches above its weight, blending alpine simplicity with global economic clout. It's a reminder that even the smallest places can play a massive role on the world stage. The silent struggle of the elderly. Liechtenstein is often hailed as a paradise, with high incomes, a pristine environment, and top-tier security. Life expectancy is among Europe's highest, 84 years for women, 80 for men, thanks to excellent healthcare and a clean, stress-free lifestyle. But beneath this idyllic surface lies a growing concern: loneliness among the elderly. As younger generations leave for opportunities in Switzerland, Austria, or Germany, many towns have become eerily quiet. The aging population is rising, and some seniors find themselves isolated, with 1 in 5 admitting in a 2021 report that their only weekly conversation is with their TV. The government has tried to bridge this gap with initiatives like a neighbor's visit each week program to foster community ties. Yet, the problem persists, a poignant reminder that even in a wealthy, safe country, human connection remains a challenge. This social reality adds depth to Liechtenstein's story, showing that even paradise has its struggles. For those watching this travel documentary, it's a call to appreciate the balance of progress and community in such a unique nation. Saving the nation with art. When you think of raising funds for a country, taxes or exports might come to mind. In Liechtenstein, they turned to art. In the late 1960s, the royal family, deeply tied to the government, faced a financial crisis. Their solution? Selling a national treasure, Leonardo da Vinci's Ginevra da Vinci, a rare masterpiece. The National Gallery of Art in Washington, D.C., purchased it in 1967 for $5 million, equivalent to over $45 million today, making it the most expensive art deal of its time. This bold move saved Liechtenstein's finances and showcased its resourcefulness. The royal family's art collection remains vast, housed between Vaduz Castle, the home of Prince Hans Adam II, and a castle in Vienna. Pieces are often loaned for exhibitions, such as in China, as part of cultural diplomacy. This story of art as salvation adds a layer of intrigue to Liechtenstein, proving that its wealth extends beyond money to a rich cultural heritage. For art lovers tuning into Gozi Journey, this fact alone makes Liechtenstein a must-visit destination in our travel documentary. The world capital of dentures. Liechtenstein's economy isn't just about banks and taxes, it's also the world capital of dentures. Based in Skåne, Iveklar Vivident, a global dental giant, employs over 3,700 people and exports to 130 countries. Specializing in dentures, fillings, and cutting-edge dental equipment, the company produces millions of dentures annually, some of which might be in your grandparents' smiles. Iveklar accounts for nearly 40% of Liechtenstein's industrial GDP, a staggering contribution for a nation of its size. What makes this industry remarkable is its precision. Liechtenstein doesn't just make dentures, it crafts them with micrometer accuracy, turning dental work into an art form. This unexpected claim to fame highlights the country's knack for excellence in niche fields, blending tradition with innovation. It's a quirky yet impressive fact that adds a smile, pun intended, to Liechtenstein's story. Europe's safest haven. Safety is a luxury, and Liechtenstein has it in spades. With one of the world's lowest crime rates, the country recorded just one petty theft in 2017. No muggings. No major crimes. Liechtenstein has no army, relying on Switzerland for border security, a testament to its peaceful existence. The police force, just 125 strong, spends more time on paperwork and community support than chasing criminals. In towns like Balzers and Cuisine, residents often leave doors unlocked and walking alone at 2 a.m. And Vaduz is as safe as a midday stroll. For travelers, this means carefree exploration. Leave your camera on a cafe table or ask a stranger to watch your bag. It's all fine here. This unparalleled safety makes Liechtenstein a true European paradise, a place where peace isn't just a promise but a way of life. For Gozi Journey, showcasing this serene security in our travel documentary feels like uncovering a rare treasure. Postage stamps. Tiny works of art. Since 1912, Liechtenstein has crafted over 1,000 postage stamps, each a tiny masterpiece capturing the heart of this alpine nation. These aren't just bits of paper. They're works of art, printed on silk, woven paper, or even wood, showcasing the Alps, royal portraits, and vibrant festivals. Designed by renowned artists, some rare editions sell for thousands at auctions, drawing collectors worldwide. At Vaduz's National Stamp Museum, you can marvel at these treasures and even design your own stamp. In the 1940s, Liechtenstein traded stamps for vital medicines, proving their cultural weight. In this travel documentary, these stamps reveal a small nation's big story. A culinary journey through the Alps. Liechtenstein's cuisine is a love letter to simplicity and elegance, blending rustic mountain flavors with aristocratic finesse. The national dish, Käsnapfel, is a revelation. Handmade flour dumplings smothered in melted mountain cheese, topped with crispy onions, and paired with tart apples. The combination is a flavor explosion you won't find in trendy fusion restaurants. Another favorite, afala, is a hearty vegetable dumpling soup. Once dubbed soul-warming for its comfort in frigid winters, many dishes are still cooked on wood stoves in centuries-old homes, offering a taste of history with every bite. For dessert, Nustort, a caramel walnut cake, carries secret family recipes passed down through generations. Liechtenstein's food isn't loud or flashy, but its understated perfection lingers long after you leave the Rhine Valley, making it a culinary highlight of this travel documentary. The cost of living in Liechtenstein. Liechtenstein's allure carries a price, but it's surprisingly doable for an alpine haven. Using the spring 2025 rate, 1 Swiss franc to $1.10, a snug one-bedroom in Vaduz or Scone, about 600 to 650 square feet, costs $1,550 to $1,760 monthly. Utilities, power, water, heat, trash, and fast internet run $200 to $230 a month, spiking 20% in winter. Groceries, bursting with local cheese and grass-fed beef, hit $430 to $450 monthly. Dinner out, with soup, Käseknöpfel, and Pinot Noir, is $30 to $35 a head. 3 nights weekly adds $350. A $45 bus pass covers everywhere, while a car for Zurich runs $180. Mandatory health insurance, $280 to $320, ensures quick doctor visits and Swiss hospital access. You're looking at $2,800 to $3,200 a month for bliss. Would Liechtenstein's tranquility tempt you to stay? Comment 1 for yes, 0 for no, or 7 for visa details in this travel documentary. Liechtenstein is a paradox, a tiny nation with outsized stories, from renting itself out to crafting world-class dentures. It's a place where ancient traditions meet modern innovation, where safety and serenity create a haven unlike any other. For Gozijourney, this journey through Liechtenstein has been a reminder that the smallest destinations can hold the grandest adventures. Thank you for joining us on this travel documentary. Like, comment, and subscribe to keep exploring the world's hidden wonders with us. Where should we go next?